Hello guys, this is our second lecture of week 1, and as in first lecture I take you around the 3 content of studies of SolidWorks that were parts, assembly and drawing. But today we will start from parts, and we will start it from basic to advanced. We will go through it. So first of all, as I told you that you have to click on new. After that you have to click, as we are making part, so click on part and then click OK. After that, when this screen arises in front of you, you have to check your units. We will use millimeter gram second units, that's correct. So after that we have to select any plane that may be front, top, right or origin. It's on you. So let me select front plane. So when you click on front plane, they will ask, there will be some you can say commands which arise just above the front plane when you click on it. So we have to select sketch. Okay, so this is origin, this is horizontal of the plane, and this is vertical of the plane. So these are few, you can say, commands for drawing, which includes line command, circle, spline, rectangle, arc, as ellipse, and you can even write text on sketches. So these are few commands we will use one by one. And also this command, as in previous lecture I used this command. When you extrude something and you want to sketch on that extruded part, so you have to convert that part and by using convert entities feature. And also trim entities, I will show you what is the use of this trim entities and offset entities. Let me draw a sketch. So today we will make a sketch by using line command. So click on line. There are many types of line: center line, midpoint line, and line. So we will also use center line today. So also I will show you midpoint line. Okay, first of all we will choose line. So from origin we will, as you can see, when it's the line is on an angle, so there is no yellow you can say the normal sign coming just beside the line. But when it's normal, yellow sign just arise beside the line, that it's normal. So we have to click OK, then horizontal, then again vertical, then OK. So this is our rectangle or square, whatever you call it. So click on OK. After doing this, I told you that we have to see this, that it's under define. So we have to fully define it. For this, just hold the right button of your mouse and move up. So you will directly, you don't even have to click on smart dimension, just right click, hold it and move the cursor up. You will directly approach to smart dimension. So we have to give dimensions, suppose 80. Click OK, then let's suppose 40. Click OK. So when the line become black, let me show you. I'm pressing Ctrl Z. Okay, so as this line is blue, so it's not fully defined, but these lines are fully defined. Okay, these lines are fully defined. So you can, so as we give dimension to the horizontal line, so this horizontal line is also same with this line, with the above line. So we can move this line up or down. We can increase the dimension or decrease, because it's not fully defined. But if you want to make it fully defined, so we have to give dimension 40. So now it's black. So if we want to move the line, it can't move, because now the sketch is fully defined. So click OK. Now we have to exit sketch, and we have to use extruded boss base feature. So extruded boss base feature, we have to increase it to 20. So click OK. So this is, you can say, solid body, solid rectangle. So let me show you something. If I click on sketch and click on offset entities, you can, if this is the rectangle, another rectangle will automatically form by giving, you can give any, you can say, let me 3 millimeter. Click OK. So another sketch just arise, you can say offset from this rectangle which we made first. How much, for how much distance? 2 millimeter. So it is 2 millimeter offset from the you can say the rectangle which we made before. So exit the sketch and let me use feature called extruded boss base. So it's also 20. Click OK. Now I want to show you some other features. So we have to, you can say, we want to cut this extruded part of our desired shape. So for this feature, for that we have to use extruded cut feature. This is extruded cut feature. We have to use this one. So first of all, we have to change the view so that it's easy to modify it. For that, as we made our sketch on front view, so we have to select front view. If you want to make or to modify left side or right side, just you can say this is the right view and this is left view. So you can, okay, let's suppose we are making a circle. We have to make a hole in our this part. So for that we have to go to sketch, we have to click on convert entity. So we have to choose, as I choose this one, so it's converted. Click on sketch. So now I want to make a hole that may be of rectangle or circle, it's on you. So I'm making a hole, click OK. Let me give dimension to this hole, that you can say 10. Click OK, click OK. So I give it dimension, I make hole, it's sketch, it's not extruded. So for that we have to exit the sketch and go to features, go to extruded cut feature. So now we have to, you can say, if you know the dimension, you have to write 80 because we had given 80 millimeter length to our previous circle. Click OK, or you can just click on through all, so it will automatically make a hole through all the sketch. So we made this sketch. So now if you want to make threads, there are two ways to make thread. One is by using this feature called swift cut, and if you want to use this feature, so you have to draw you can say a helix and spiral before using this feature, and you have to also draw the type or the shape with which you want to have a thread shape, or the cut which will be can be seen in a between two pitch of threads. So we have to use, as we are doing basic, we are not going to advanced stuff, so we have to use hole wizard command and go to threads, okay, they are asking me thread location, so we have to select this one. So it will take so much time, so automatically threads are made, but we want metric there. Okay, and after that we have to increase the size, and after that we have to use cut thread, and the right hand thread or left hand, it's on you. So click OK. So as you can see, we made thread, but it's not through all. For that we have to right click and edit feature, and then we have to change the length, it's 80. Click OK and click OK. So now you can see on both sides threads are found. So this is easy method of making threads. So as we did use of hole wizard command for thread making, and we use extruded cut feature, also extruded boss paste feature. Now we will use some other features called fillet chamfer. So if you want to use fillet, let me show you the use of fillet. You have to click on fillet. It will make the, you can say, corners curve shape. So items to be fillet, I will select this one, this one, this one, and one last, this one. So it's symmetric, it's 10 is too large, so we will change it to 5. So click OK. So you can see our fillet is formed. So now let we use, it's also, I think so, the dia of curve was larger, so we have to edit it and make it 2 is good. Click OK. So now looking good. So now we will use the, you can say, the feature called chamfer. So this is chamfer. Just you have to click on the arrow below the fillet, you will get drop down menu, and then you have to click on chamfer. Again it's same like fillet, but fillet make you can say curves at the corner, but it do not curve, it just straight but on the angle. It produces shape straight but on angle. So we will select this face, 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 and this face, and this is left, so we'll select this. So all faces are selected. Let me give it not 10 is too large, let me give it 2. Again they are interacting, so we have to remove. You have to just select the upper ones, so click OK. Now good. So you can see this was chamfer command. It don't curve the corners, but instead it just put it on angle and cut it. So today this was our lecture 2 of week 1. So these were some basic commands which we use. Actually, when we were using chamfer on these below corners or this corner, they were disturbing the fillet which we made. If we delete this fillet and then we use chamfer, then nothing will happen. So this was our first you can say lecture of part and second lecture of week 1. So thanks guys for watching. Keep watching, keep learning. Thank you.